Music. It's definitely a very touching thing that always happened with us. Music can help heal and make us feel emotional, help heal our emotional wounds and stuff like that. The Pokemon series is heavily known for of course, music. And while there's nothing too much about it, they do they do have pretty much well done music. Not every music is a hitter for everyone, but they do. You gotta admit they're very good with music. However, today's theory video is something that I'm also surprised no one has talked about. Now, to be fair, this is just definitely a new theory that I'm proposing because it's definitely very weird. Unless someone else actually did it, but I didn't find it online. Just saying. But it's definitely the very bizarre weirdness of the music in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let me explain. Now, as we know, the Pokemon Sword and Shield has pretty much good music. Here's one of them. Pretty good and, very great. Like, there's a lot of good music. The themings are pretty well. However, there's actually a very interesting thing that often happens. Here's one of these interesting things. As when you get to this town, it's a pretty good town. It's supposed to be fields and pretty much it's like a farms town that's also inspired by the whole, the whole Cannon. No, wait, what is it called? The Stone Jers or whatever. And it sounds pretty well. However, its music makes no sense for. I mean, it's fine, but it sounds very weird. Listen. Sorry about that. Just fun fact, I just had a freaking Spiritomb hack. But overall, Turffield is pretty much fine, if I'm saying that correctly. So, it's pretty good music. However, what's interesting is it doesn't really feel like a whole entire farming thing. As you may have noticed, it's literally next to the farms, and heck, it's a grass type gym with a grass type gym leader who is technically a farmer. Now let's go over to Hugberry, a place that is pretty much a water place. It's pretty much like the bay and ocean and all that. You have a freaking lot tile. However, when we get to there, it has this flippin' music right here. Listen closely. So, what's the deal? That doesn't sounds like a tropical place compared to like many other areas like Singapore or any other beach area. That does not sound something like beach-wise, because I don't think harmonica is mixed well with beach music, unless I'm wrong. If you prove me wrong, then I'll be surprised. But still, you get my drift. So you pretty much know where this theory is going. I theorize that Hillbird and Turfer music got swapped by accident. And it wouldn't be too much of a surprise if that was the case. To be fair, the game of Pokemon Sword and Shield, while it is pretty much a graphic improvement than Sun and Moon and X and Y, it does have its few glitches if you know about the ladder or the trees or whatever, even though we all know I don't care. I theorize that this might be a technical error and the two music was accidentally swapped, and since they had time to fix that, they decided to leave it alone. Now, I want to make it very clear that it's just a theory I created, and I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, if this was true, then that's surprising, but, it's not too much of a big deal, because, it's still great music. But that's my theory. That really is my theory. And I'm pretty much confident on this one, like I was with my first own theory video, where I talk about E for Paradise. And I'm more confident on this one because, it's technically just proof within the music. Now, I could be wrong if it wasn't swapped, but, it's just really a Pokemon theory that I came up with. But, it's just that. But anyways, yeah, thank you for listening. I'm sorry this one was Superman short, but, I couldn't find any other Pokemon theory videos or, anything to talk about and give my own thoughts on them or even talk about the Pokemon at all. I'll try to find some other Pokemon theory videos to share about, but still, I just wanted to update this series a little bit because obviously it's been dry since the last episode. I think the last episode was in November, for Christ's sake. It's been like a freaking 4-month gap. But anyways, this has been Foxcat, and I'm snapping down for you. Bye.